Okay, this is gonna be great.
This is Nerd Dojo, where we talk about video games, computers, and the future of technology. Robots with crazy magic cards, and Doctor Who, and other things that are wicked cool.
Welcome back to Nerd Dojo. I'm Kyle Ganza.
I'm Justin Kirkland.
I'm Alan Whitaker.
I'm John Lombard.
And we're going to do some couch talk. We're going to talk about UFOs and aliens and stuff and good times.
Space.
Things and stuff.
Space.
Space and black hole theory and, well, not so much about that because we're not that smart.
We're not smart. We just read on the
We
internet.
just read on the internet. Like, that's all you need, right? Like,
Yeah, you just...
You don't even need a college degree. You just got to have Reddit.
Yeah.
I've already named this couch talk. Space. The final fun tier.
The fun tier? God damn.
So, we were talking about it a little on the podcast. Like, there was this whole thing, like in 2012.
Yeah, redo the story.
Yeah, so in 2012, there was the Department of Defense, like one of the head guys, got called down to like Texas to an observatory to check out like these three like unidentified objects in space that they believed could possibly be some kind of spacecraft. So they went out there and like for an extended amount of time they were like researching them and like watching them and observing them, see what they possibly think they could be, like try to like get an idea somehow from using the telescope and just looking at it they were able to surmise that it's like really dense metal, like that's like harder than any like metal used for like spacecraft that we have, and basically it was like out past Mars, and so they're observing these things for whatever extended amount of time it was, and then they hit like this certain distance from Mars and they just vanished, like gone like that. So like they didn't see anything for like probably like 6 months or so, and then in December of 2013, or no, so it'd be like a year and 6 months, so like a year and a half. In like 2013, towards the end of the year, they noticed like some guy took a picture on Google Moon or something, like snapshotted something, and there was one of these crafts that they saw in like a crater the size of like Cleveland, and it was just parked there. So they like immediately like rushed out this guy back to Texas from the Department of Defense, and they were like researching it, and I guess there's like a bunch of undisclosed stuff too that like you can't find the photos because they're classified and whatnot. But I guess shortly after that, like 5 days after they launched this big like classified mission where they sent like 4 or 5 rockets into space like that can't reach the moon, but they must be carrying something to like observe from a distance. I'm not really sure. Like it's all really like cloak and dagger kind of thing. Like it's really like
hushed
vague.
Up.
Yeah, it's super vague. So like the whole thing's just weird because like they were saying how normally they don't like do like missions like that like soon. Like they plan like even like emergency missions they plan out like a month in advance. So like it's really odd that they shot like millions of dollars and like billions of dollars into space like at a moment's notice, you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. Who knows what it could be? But we were watching a video.
No, it's Transformers.
Yeah,
it's Transformers. Exactly.
Transformers 4, Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
More than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I mean, they do look like they're okay. So they're like L-shaped. So like it basically looks like Tetris.
Yeah, it's like orbs. Like 4 and then 4.
Yep. It's weird. Like it's.
So it's the Moonanites.
Yeah. It's Moonanites. But like
They can hold their breath for 24
the
seconds.
video that you showed us.
Yeah, the
crazy.
Canadian.
And I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that came out.
Was the last June?
Yeah, in the summer.
Yeah, we'll post a link to the video in the description.
Oh, it's
Paul
And like
Hellier.
the story about like
Yeah.
the moon.
Yeah,
Picture of the moon.
Paul Hellier, I think his
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
is. Like he came in front of a board, like C-SPAN board, you know what I mean? Just like politicians and important people, and just pretty much told the world that we've had contact with at least 4 different types of extraterrestrials.
Since like the 60s.
Yeah, and that some species of them were living on Earth, and we're trading technology, and it's just, I don't understand how it hasn't blown up. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, first off,
why isn't the world talking about this?
well, all of this coverage, this thing happened. We realized like it was during the Boston bombing. So like everybody was focused on that.
Yeah.
Everybody was focused on catching the terrorist involved, you know. So nobody was paying attention to anything else. I feel like that's kind of like what happens. Like there's media cover up for this kind of stuff for a reason.
Just like
you know?
something to overlay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this
You know,
crazy Canadian
news
guy is
distraction,
talking about
but-
aliens, you know. But
It's like, oh no, all this stuff's going on. No, actually, Justin Bieber just got arrested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Homo.
exactly.
like, I don't get it.
Oh, all this important stuff's coming up. Well, look over here. Look over here.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. Like, it's weird to think that like there's like alien races that have been on planet Earth. And I mean, you know, like I'm sitting here saying like it's weird to think like it's fact, but it's like this is the way I see it is it has to be fact because honestly to believe that we live in a universe where we're the only living things like
Only
the only intelligent life like it's
Yeah.
you would have to be completely stupid to think that.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that that's even a possibility.
Like, we know space goes on for infinite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's...
And just the things in our solar system, like discovering that there was once water on Mars.
Yeah.
And like
Oh, yeah.
all this stuff, you know?
Like even the aliens living on Earth, and someone's excuse could be, well, how come we haven't found them yet or seen them? Well,
Maybe we have.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just recently found a new species of dolphins that were living in the Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
That had been there for years and years and years,
Yeah,
and
and are
everyone
on
just
extinction
assumed they
pretty
were
much.
something else.
And they're pretty much extinct right now. Like,
Yeah, like we just discovered them, and they're gonna be extinct really soon.
Yeah.
But like
Well,
shit like that.
I mean, like, think about it. Like, there's billions of people in this world. Like, if you're not looking for something, like, of course you're not going to find it. Like,
Yeah.
who knows
Yeah.
how different they look? But, like, who knows, like, if they've ever been allowed to leave whatever facility they're at, or if they even want to leave whatever facility they're at. Like,
Like-
I mean, I would assume, like, I would assume that, like, they're not working 24/7. Like, there's Netflix. Like, there's a chance that they've fucking watched some, like, they've seen Independence Day, and they know, like people are gonna be pissed. Like, you know, they're like,
I really don't want to get punched by Will Smith.
I really don't want Will Smith to punch me in the face for no reason, you know?
Welcome
like,
to Earth.
yeah, right.
Best scene.
What a
Best scene, by
what
the
a
way.
welcoming committee. It's just Will Smith. That's how like. Will Smith was the Universal Ambassador, like the intergalactic ambassador.
then
He
I
just
bet-
was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to Earth. Nice to meet you. Welcome to
Yep.
Earth."
That's why we say hi.
So they watch that as like a horror movie, but then they're
Yeah.
like, great movie to watch is Mars Attacks.
Yeah,
And they're
right.
like, yeah.
But no, like who knows though? Like you know, like they probably wouldn't want to leave. Like if you were on like another planet, like an alien planet, and like, you know, would you want to leave and
Yeah.
like start
Maybe.
perusing around? Like, I mean, I feel like they've probably
the
got a
government-
look of what how we treat each other. Like they have to at least be exposed to the news.
You look at YouTube.
Yeah, like I'm sure they've
Go on
seen.
Worldstar real quick.
Yeah, like I'm sure they've seen what our world is like.
Yeah.
And before they came here, I'm sure they were observing it. So it's like they've seen what we do to each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, like
Vietnam
it goes
War is
it
over
goes
like that.
back. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty convinced that like Aliens helped build the pyramids.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
I was watching
aliens-
Ancient Aliens the other
Aliens
day.
helped build Stonehenge. You
Yeah,
know what I
like,
mean? Like all these crazy theories.
Alien.
that just
Alan looks like a skeptic right there.
Asian aliens. That's a good
No, well,
that's
no,
a
they were,
fact.
listen, they were talking, here's the thing, dude. They were talking about how, like, the pyramids and, like, the obelisks and stuff like that, like, all the engravings that are done on these things, like, this stone, like, couldn't have been done with the tools that they have. Like, there's no way the precision that they have that they show in all of these, like, carvings could be done with the tools that they had. They would have had to be done with tools that we have a hard time reproducing them with tools that we have now.
Oh yeah.
And it's like that's the closest we can get. Like you can't tell me that like they didn't have some kind of assistance. Like there was something. There had to have been something or someone or some
Time
way.
travelers, man.
Dude,
It's
well,
not
it
aliens.
could-
It's just time
it-
travelers.
Who knows? It could be. Like they did disprove
I'll
time
take
travel, but who knows? Like I mean,
Did you watch the End of the Universe with Stephen Hawking?
No.
They did a segment on time travel, and like you can't go back in time. It's just not possible.
Yeah, like
But they do say it's
Yeah, well,
fairly
Stephen Hawking
possible.
just changed his whole fucking.
Fairly
black hole
possible to
theory,
go like forward in time, like if you if you go faster than the speed of light or whatever.
right.
But you know,
The
like
Flash can go back in time. Superman can go back in time. Anybody can go back in time.
Well, I mean, and that like you just said, like Stephen Hawking just completely changed his entire theory on black holes, and
Yeah.
he's the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
who
yeah.
fucking made the theories about black holes. So it's like, I'm sure, who knows? Like maybe you can go back in time.
So
like,
what's the new theory on black holes?
That they're not like a negative mass or something. Like it's not. Like I guess the core isn't infinitely dense, and there's no like supposed firewall around like the event horizon, and it's forget what it said. In
So
the
instead
article.
of just being a giant hole that just sucks everything in, it's actually not that.
Yeah, and like if you can find a way to like, it's just storing the
It's
energy.
just sucking everything in and holding it instead
then,
of
like,
it
if you
just
can,
being
like,
obliterated.
It says that like it spews out Hawking radiation.
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Dude,
Way
I've
to-
seen cool pictures like that, though, where it's the light beams coming out of them.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
So like, I mean, who knows what they're figuring out now?
so nobody
It's-
knows what's inside of it still.
Yeah.
Like,
So there's actually stuff inside a black hole.
So there,
Yeah.
so there could be another galaxy inside of a black hole.
There could be infinite galaxies inside of a black hole.
Oh,
What
We don't know
if,
how
what
much
if,
space
dude,
it
like,
is till
what
they
if
get full.
what if that's the way you can travel through deep space? Like, that's like,
Yeah, like wormholes.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Black
definitely
holes.
it's definitely been
Now, what if
Yeah,
there's
that's
two
before,
black
you know.
holes
Yeah.
on opposite sides of the universe?
It's like a
it's
portal
just a
gun.
pathway.
Yeah, it's
you
just
know?
a portal, but
it's
inside is like
portal. It's portal.
more galaxies and stuff. So that's how you just warp. To
Oh man, could you imagine living inside of a black hole galaxy?
Well, we could be inside of a black hole galaxy right now. We
Yeah.
don't know.
That's true.
We just
That's
know
where
that there's
these-
a black hole way.
That's
on the
where
other
these
side.
ships could have came from.
There's
they
a
could have came from
supermassive black
outside of
hole at
something.
the center of the Milky Way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, center of our galaxy. There's a supermassive black hole.
So we're inside of a
So-
black hole pocket galaxy.
It's pretty
I
crazy.
back
Who
it.
knows,
I
dude?
like it.
And there's there's suns that are 1,000,000 times the size of our sun.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, which like we have a small fucking sun, like compared to other.
But it's still hot as
Well,
fuck.
solar
Like
systems.
our solar system's not very big
No,
either.
you
Like
know what I
there are
mean?
galaxies with bigger solar systems than we have. You know, like I don't know. Like it's crazy to think about. Like. And like I've told like a couple people about like the whole like craft on the moon, and they're like, oh no, like it's like why are you freaking
Yeah,
out?
why?
Like,
Oh, no,
it's
like,
not
oh, yeah,
necessarily
dude,
like, oh
like-
no, like this is like
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
exactly like
Like aliens.
like dude, like as soon as all this stuff started happening, like all these government cuts, NASA was the first thing to get cut.
Yeah,
and
the-
it's
the
like
shutdown.
like this is a huge thing. Like this could be a reason for the government to go, whoa, we need to fucking put more money back into this again.
Those damn Russians are going to
Because
beat
we're
us.
idiots. Like this is the next
race.
step. Like space is the next frontier. You know,
You know
like
what sucks though? Is that we're born too late to actually like go and discover the Earth, because pretty much everything's already been discovered and people live there.
Yeah.
But we're born too early to actually discover space and go to space.
well,
Yeah.
dude, you never know. Like we could see it in our
But,
lifetime.
Yeah, we could see, like when we're 80, you could be like, oh yeah, you can
Well,
go into space,
yeah,
but it's not. We're not gonna be able to go and be space explorers.
But dude,
Because
who,
we're
like
really
in 7
decrepit.
generations
Well, yeah.
from now,
Yeah.
those people could be space explorers.
that's true. Like
Cryo freeze me,
wasn't there
man.
that
Cryo
Doctor
freeze
Who
me.
episode where it was like the the woman who went to the planet, like who led that like that Mars thing, like the Waters of Mars, that episode, like she got to that point, like she became a space explorer because years and years in the future, like, or in years ago in the past, like there was something that set that in motion to where she wanted to do that, or she was the reason for somebody in the future wanting to do it.
Well, that one was her grandma was killed in the space, like in space, so she wanted to become a.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
like in that, like of course, like it's possible that
that everyone dies
in the future. Well, yeah, but in the future, people will take these steps, to go and explore. Like
but I'm just saying, us personally, aren't going to be able to be space explorers.
Unless tomorrow they're like, hey, we discovered warp drive. The reason why these aliens are on the moon is because they came here to tell us this is first contact, and this is what you're gonna do, and
you get a spaceship, and you get a spaceship,
we're the ambassadors, and now you guys can take off and go explore the galaxy. Like,
you heard about like NASA
go spread the assholeness of Earth,
all right?
Like trying subjects to test the effects of deep space travel on the human body, like that is the next step.
Okay.
Since you could be a potential candidate for this,
I filled out an application for NASA. Didn't get a call back. I don't think I
Not
fit.
yet. You never
I don't
know.
think I fit their
Well,
criteria.
the government shutdown made it on hold.
Well, like there's like questions like, have you ever smoked before? I'm sure they want like some in shape 20-year-old.
How do you know they're not like, this is
picking one from
perfect, this is
everything.
the guy we need?
Let's find the biggest couch potato and just send them into space. Well, I guess like the test was you just have to lay in bed for 7 months, and I'm comfortable with doing that. Internet, let me tell you right now.
I am
I
ready to
feel
make
like
this
after
sacrifice for my
3
country.
days, it would not be fun.
Take my body for science.
Because it's not going to be like, oh, you can do sit-ups and you can do this in your bed. It's going to be you're just going to be strapped to the bed and not be able to move.
And they're like,
bed sores, muscle
deterioration. Yeah, and just
you're definitely going to have to do physical therapy forever after.
Oh yeah.
But dude, what do you get? 10 grand for it?
Something insane.
Dude, you probably only need 5 grand of physical therapy.
That's what
I think
I'm saying.
Be all right.
Like I don't.
10 grand though for 7 months. That's
a lot of money.
But would you make 5 grand in 7 months?
Yeah.
All right. Well then, maybe it might not be worth it.
Well, I mean, I'm donating.
I mean, who knows?
It's for future research.
Exactly. Exactly. Like it's a good idea because something could, you could be part of furthering mankind.
Yep.
Like that's a good thing.
I'm just curious to see like why are they doing this? They must have an idea for deep space travel if they're testing
it's like
the effects
cryosleep
on the human body. You know what I mean?
They want to see if you can maintain if
they could probably figure out freezing the people. It's just waking them back up.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
And then seeing if their bodies can withstand not moving for certain amounts of time.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows?
Watching a lot of alien movies.
Yeah.
Dude, I love
Sigourney
alien
Weaver.
movies.
Well, dude,
I love the alien series.
They're awesome, and honestly, that's probably the only way to do space travel properly because it's
watch Rocket Man.
You'd go absolutely, you'd go absolutely ape shit. You'd go crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, watch Rocket Man. I mean, everyone else is asleep and he's awake using all the food to
using everything.
Using all the food to paint murals on the ceiling.
I mean, look at how Jack Nicholson went crazy in that giant ass hotel in The Shining. Yeah. You're on a spaceship. Have fun.
Yourself, yeah.
Oh, dude, all the good. What's the Pandorum? Was it good?
Pandorum was good.
Good sci-fi movie where everyone just goes fucking space crazy.
And
that would definitely happen.
Yeah. Space crazy. Dude just opens up the sleep pods and sends everyone into fucking space. That was so cool. I
would do it.
But the thing is,
you get cabin fever and you're awake for 1 day and you're like, you're dead and you're dead and you're dead.
And you're dead and you're dead and you get to go into space. But everybody, whenever I talk about space with people or talk about aliens or this and that, obviously you talk about sci-fi and you talk about but it's right now it's theory. So it's the things that they think about in sci-fi movies, like they try to apply it to as real, like as close to real life and as close to science as possible.
It propels theories.
Yeah,
you know?
so it's like that's really, you're not too far off by like talking about it like it's a real thing, you know, like who knows how much fiction is in science fiction, you know what I mean? Like
I want to talk about one thing, and that's everyone's gripe with aliens. That aliens are like some crazy space invading
Some might be.
species.
Some
yes,
may be.
Absolutely. But like
I'm just saying, there's got to be a Saiyan style.
They're coming
giant
down.
monkeys.
Not even
Like,
giant monkeys, just like the conquesting, move to a planet, take it over, kill everyone.
Spirit bombing.
like what if that's
Take
Earth
that
though? Like
next
what
to
if
take
what
over.
yeah,
if
what if
that's
we're
us?
that
Well,
race, you know?
If we have that technology, we are totally colonizing other planets.
Dude,
dude.
we're
we do it with other countries and doing it with other planets.
We're out
yeah.
of, we're running out of our own resources. Like
Yeah.
we would definitely be that.
Space-
we would be
space
fucking
travel-
Galactus.
Well, first of all, what
Space
would have
travel
to happen
is-
is all countries would have to unite.
well, that's
Yeah.
That's that
not-
goddamn New World Order everyone's
Dude,
always
well,
talking
no,
about.
that's
The Illuminati.
That's the other thing. Like, you know, like this is where I was going before when we
And then everyone would
when
have
we were
to
talking
pool
about
all
stuff.
their information, and then
Like-
all of a sudden we'll have warp drive.
Well,
That's the internet.
like the thing is, it's like
Synonymous.
you see all these movies. Like, there's different, you know, there's Kashyyyk and there's fucking the Vulcan planet. And, you know, like
Yeah, yeah.
there's all these different planets.
No, you're mixing up realms.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I can mix fucking.
You can't mix up universes.
I can mix
This isn't happening.
I'm mixing universes. Because who knows how many universes there are in our shit? So who
And then
knows?
there's Wally's planet.
Yeah, then there's Wally's
And
planet.
there's wherever Lilo's from, or Stitch, or whatever
exactly.
the fuck. I don't fucking.
Well, the thing
Lilo's
is,
they're from
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
the
Yeah.
thing is, I'm mostly saying is like, there's different planets out there with different races on them. Like,
Yeah.
we sit here and we classify all of our different nationalities as races. Like, think about it. Like, in the world of sci-fi, like, if another alien race came here to be like, hey, you're humans, you are Earth,
Yeah,
like
Earth
you are what
humans.
makes up Earth, like they trying to like wrap your head around the idea of like race, like no longer are we races, we're
Humans.
now humans.
Yeah.
That's it. Like everything that we previously thought, like Black, Puerto Rican, Chinese, everything, different nationalities, doesn't matter anymore. Like, your skin color doesn't matter. You're human. You're just human, and that's it. Like, there's no longer any. There's now bigger things out there than us. Like,
Isn't
there's
that
now
what hippies are always
definitively.
trying to do is be like, we're not this, we're just humans, man.
But it's
Yeah, let's go do
true.
drugs.
yeah,
But it's
let's
true.
not
We're
mess.
just humans. Like,
Yeah.
there's really nothing else. And
I
then
feel like-
to define that even more would be if there were other actual races.
Yeah.
Of
Species.
other species. Like
Like
to
of
be
humanoids, you
right?
know?
Like to be like, hey, like you. This
feel
is
like,
who you are.
Did you guys play Mass Effect 1?
Yeah.
At least?
Yeah.
I feel like that's how, once we got into the space race, it would be. Like, they would have a UN of all the races.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, well, you're fucking disgusting baby humans. Like, all you guys don't know shit. We've been here for millions and trillions of
Yeah.
years.
Right,
You guys
right.
just got your spaceships.
Well,
Like, you just go
suck
clean.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Go clean our bathrooms.
spaghetti. But like the other thing,
You
like
guys only want war.
I was thinking about too was like, what if this ship were to like land on Earth and the doors open
Where
and
did it land?
off? Oh, it doesn't matter. Like there's coverage at this point, live coverage.
Okay.
The doors open.
Is it close enough for me to get there?
No.
Running the
It's in
ship,
Russia.
dude.
Like when that when the comet crashed in Russia.
But the doors open and off the ship walks
Rancors.
humans. Like, what if there's like a Earth 2?
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
Earth 2.
But like,
The sequel.
but like they live
It's the evil Earth.
completely differently from us. Like
They breathe out of their butts.
they aren't violent. Like they're doing what we're doing, but we're doing it the right. They're doing it the right way. You
Yeah.
know, like.
Or they're doing it. You know, who knows?
That's
you know?
why
Or
they're
they're
able
doing
to
it
travel here. And we weren't able to travel
Right,
here.
exactly. Like they've figured it out. Like the
So
like
it's like
that's why I was
Fringe,
thinking
like the mirror universe in Fringe.
kind of like that, but that's why I was thinking like when I was watching that episode of Ancient Aliens, I had just read that thing the night before, and it was like, well, what if these are just humans who came from because they're like, oh, well, these tools are 21st century tools. It's like, well, we're in the 21st century now. Like, if they were in the 21st century then, like, where are they now?
Oh, yeah.
They're here.
Yeah.
They're traveling back to this planet again. Like, you know, like, what if that's what it was? Like, what if they get here, it's humans, and they're like, hey, like look at how far you've come. Imagine how much farther you'd come if you didn't try to fucking kill each other all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's like we left you here to not fuck shit up.
And
guys
you fuck shit up.
And now we're coming back here to restore it. That'd be cool. That'd
be sick. Everything would come full circle.
Yeah, that'd make a lot of sense.
I was thinking about like what would have happened if like the whole religious prosecution of science and everything that happened way back in medieval time, not medieval, but a little after that. But it's like, oh no, science is bad. No one's allowed to practice science. Or being yeah. It's just like imagine if that never happened. Where would we be scientifically,
dude?
Right.
Like ancient Rome, you know what I mean? Like the Library of Alexandria that just got fucking burnt to the ground with thousands of years of like just research. Like,
imagine if that
we'd be so far ahead. They had like, you know that like the Egyptians had batteries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that blows my fucking mind that they had batteries, giant ass batteries in urns filled with whatever makes batteries.
Yeah.
And it's just.
And we still have batteries.
We're still using batteries.
We have to recharge it.
So it's just like, where would we be if we just like didn't fucking rape and pillage? You know, like.
Less rapey and pillaging.
More science.
Just don't destroy.
Less world domination.
Well, dude, what if during
multiple world
what if
dominations.
during all of that like scientific like persecution, like what if that's when what if the alien race that came and helped build the pyramids and everything, they were here until that time and they were like there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do now, and like they're gonna start killing us if we don't leave, so let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I think it could possibly be another humanoid race, whether or not they're humans just like us, or if they might look like us. Like,
well,
who
like
knows?
in the video, like the Canadian Minister of Defense video, like he says that there's at least 2 species of aliens living in America,
And one of them are the tall whites.
But like, does that
working
mean
with the U.S. government?
does that mean Alan?
Alan is a tall white.
Well, there was that whole thing about like there's a race of aliens that just look like Nordic people, just taller, perfect people.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, do they have like do they breathe oxygen?
Perfect area.
Does that mean like there's oxygen on another planet? Like, how are they like? How are they like sustaining life in?
Yeah,
on
like,
Earth?
do they
You know
have
what
to
I
walk
mean?
around with like
rebreathers?
You know,
Well, yeah.
Maybe, or do they?
Maybe they're
not
living
have
in
to?
Shanghai and stuff where they have to wear the masks and
the elevated air, like the elevated.
maybe they who knows? Maybe they're able to adapt to other
You know what I'm saying?
environments.
It's
like
definitely possible.
But like, if aliens can live on Earth, does that mean we can live on their planet? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
mean,
is
like,
that
no,
like
Maybe they're
a,
just body snatchers.
Are they carbon beings? Maybe.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, it's just, it's frustrating to know that, like, they've been living on this planet, or potentially living on this planet for so long.
and it's just been kept quiet?
And it's been, nobody's talked about it, and nobody's thought to, like, think about all the different, like, advances in, like, science and technology that we have. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, could that have all come from them? Like, is HD, like, is that like
Is Chromecast?
is Chromecast an alien technology? Like, who knows, like, what we have where it came from? Like, it could have,
How does
they
Wi-Fi
could have
work?
helped. Yeah,
I
exactly.
still don't know, and I'm
Exactly.
certified in that shit.
Exactly, Wi-Fi. That's a huge thing. Like, wirelessly connecting, like how this runs off the same internet as that, plugged into my wall, and then not only that, but I can make this work that with the same Wi-Fi as that. Like, how the fuck does that work?
Right.
Like,
Oh, man.
I'm not a scientist or
Ask
anything,
aliens.
but
Ask an alien.
who knows? Yeah, exactly. We should make sure to say ask an alien.
Ask an alien.
But no, like, you know, like, there's all this technology, and, like, why are they keeping it quiet? Like, why aren't we celebrating it and, like, talking about it and being like, look at all this cool shit we found out this week? Like, you know? Like, it
Like,
just...
would it?
So many people would be so scared.
Like, I know people want to, like, make
it's-
money and, like, but it
Well,
goes
that-
so
no.
far beyond money and, like, shit like that. Like, people need something to, like, to embrace and like grab onto, and
But
it's
it
like,
goes full circle back to what you were saying, the way we just treat each other.
oh,
If
that's
they were
true.
like, oh, there's this race of aliens, there'd be so many protesters like, get them off our planet. Or,
Yeah.
Well, just think about all like the different religious people who would be like, oh, the Bible doesn't say that aliens exist, and if God wanted us to think aliens exist, he would have told us. And it's like, well, then what does that say about religion? Like, what do we
Yeah,
like?
it
You know,
would be this giant thing.
yeah, like it would
But, like,
it would be crazy.
Are we
like,
keeping it quiet to not incite riots? You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
that
Like,
could very possibly
But
be
like,
it.
I mean, I know people are definitely not as open minded as like we are, or people that
Yeah.
we might know
Yeah.
are. But
and
like,
people in power are not as open minded as we are.
right,
but like
exactly,
the people in power are the ones hiding it. You know what I mean?
right.
They're hiding
So-
it for the money.
Yeah.
So,
But it's like, but what are they gaining? I mean, I guess
For
they're gaining
technology.
technology, but like, so does that mean they're holding these aliens captive? Like,
I
that
don't think so.
that
I don't think they're
said
keeping them captive,
that
but
said
they're
they
probably-
were working. It said they were working with. It didn't say like the United States government is in possession of, or you know, is like, it didn't say anything that led me to think that we're enslaving them. It sounds like they're like helping,
Cooperative.
like willingly, like, hey, we're gonna hang out here and learn from you, and you can learn from us.
We want to boost
Like-
your people. We want to make you guys better.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like a Monsters versus Aliens type of containment where they live inside of a facility,
Yeah.
but they're like free to be in it and
Yeah.
free to go.
Right.
Not free to go, but like
You know, you can
they're
do
just
what
not
you want.
prisoners. Yeah.
Right.
Do what you want. We can give you whatever you need, but
Right.
You can't.
you
But you
can't
can't
leave because
leave.
then
Something might happen.
now, does anyone find it
For your own
suspicious
safety.
that it's just the United States? That, you know what I mean?
There
Like,
has to be
Why
other-
is
They've
it the
got
United
they've
States?
got to be other places.
You know,
like,
why is it us? Like,
right. Right.
because it's all Roswell, man.
I mean, there's definitely other way more technologically advanced places than us.
Yeah, and probably a lot more friendly.
Yeah, and I'm sure if the Japanese have them, they'd probably be like, "Well, this is how Hondas work." Oh, you guys like electric cars? Well,
Like, you know, like like think about it. Like, everybody's like, oh, GPS. GPS was originally designed for the military. Like, but did that design come from somewhere else? Like, you know, like who helped make GPS? Like, and these things when, and like think about it, like when some new technology comes out for us, like it's probably like 10 years after it was discovered and tested for like military use first.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like cell phones were military, like GPS was military, like, I mean, like, think about all that stuff. Like, when we find out about it, we're like, whoa, this is groundbreaking and crazy. Like, but it's like, it's groundbreaking and crazy for this time, but it was groundbreaking and crazy 10 years before that,
Yeah,
at
for the
least.
military.
You know? And, like, who knows where that
Well,
knowledge
it's so
came
like
from.
ironic that it's for it's for military, it's for destructive purposes.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, why? Like,
Yeah.
like we all have cell phones now because you guys wanted to make secret calls during World War II to like
Exactly.
find out who to fucking nuke. Like,
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Is it-
wild. It's wild to think about, like, all this stuff that there is, like, and now, like, hearing that, though, like, that they're working with an alien race, like, how much of that was actually, like, you know,
I feel
thought
like-
of by us, like that means, like, how smart are we really if, like, we're getting ideas from,
Yeah.
you know, an
yeah.
alien race? Like, what are they getting from us? Like,
Probably
where,
just
like,
study-
what's the
just study
trade-off?
It's probably just to see if we could even handle being like in the galaxy, knowing that there's like to fly out there and see if there's actually
Yeah.
I don't know, you know what I mean.
I just don't understand how people don't believe in aliens.
Yeah, I don't understand how people can't think that something.
Well,
like that
people don't
exists.
even fucking can't believe in gay marriage. Like people are just that fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody,
But if you're
you
that-
have to,
people.
you have to be open minded about it.
If
Like, I
you're
think
that
that's the
ignorant
thing.
that you don't think that there's another, even on a different planet in our
Yeah.
galaxy,
Yeah.
that something
Could be smart.
that we're the only smart things in the entire universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
you're
it's
you're
silly.
wrong. It's ignorant to think
We're probably
that.
the dumbest fucking things in the
Yeah, like
universe.
I mean, who knows? We might not be, but like we put like. If GPS and cell phones are around because fucking tall whites, like who knows if we are smart, you know, who knows where we measure up in the galaxy? And I guess that's kind of like a thought that could be scary for people. Like,
I mean, we don't have the technological advances to travel through space, and they do. Like right there, it's just like at least 4 species minimum. You know what I mean? Like, how many other species have they come in contact with?
Right, exactly.
How many other planets did they visit before?
well,
they
how
got
many
here?
other species could have come here and checked it out and been like, oh,
And
well,
didn't get
and
caught or
didn't
seen
get
or-
caught? Yeah,
Like we've been
exactly.
having UFO sightings since pretty much forever.
Forever, yeah.
Everybody always says, "Oh, well, it looked like a flat disc. Oh, it looked like a Y shape. Oh, it looked like this." It's like people are like, "Oh, well, they're obviously making it up." It's like, or they're just seeing different ships from different planets.
It's like we have
you know?
different
Like,
looking airplanes.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean?
And
Like,
we're one country,
Yeah.
or we're one world, you know,
Yeah.
and like we have different looking aircraft, you know, like
different looking cars.
yeah, who knows what they have?
You know,
Like it's crazy to
This
think
one looks
about.
like a giant cylinder. Okay.
Okay,
it's
like,
just
That's
like
the minivan version.
That's
that's
that's the coupe.
that's the family vacation model. Like they're
Oh,
taking their kids.
we're going to Earth, honey.
Yeah.
Going to sightsee.
See ya,
We're going
Mom.
to check out Earth. Oh, Dad, I don't want to go to Earth.
No, we're there. Earth sucks.
So
Earth
boring.
sucks.
They're
We
just
go to
gonna
Earth.
persecute
We
us.
go to Earth every year.
We're here all the time. Let's go somewhere fun.
Like, I think space travel is the only key to human survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think if we stay on Earth, we're going to just deplete all the resources.
yeah.
You know, eventually.
Our only
and
hope
just
is to move on somewhere else. Yeah.
Which
Exactly.
only hope is like Wally.
fucking
Yeah,
scary,
make
dude.
robots and do stuff.
Trash
Make
robots.
robots and just
Trash robots.
live on its yacht. Space yacht.
Just become blobs.
So, if you ever see an alien, what do you hope it looks like?
Anything.
Oh no, like if you could have one supreme
Oh, God.
like
Alf.
look of it.
Alf.
I want an insectoid one.
I
I
don't
want
want
scared
that.
as
No, dude,
Well,
I don't like bugs.
you and I
I don't like
hate
bugs.
fucking
I
spiders.
know, but if I saw a praying mantis alien come out of a fucking
Okay,
like,
that
it's
might that okay.
That would
dude,
get shot.
that'd be that would be shot on sight.
but it'd be so awesome because that would be like, yeah, we just got landed on by fucking praying mantis
But
aliens.
dude, like think about like all the
Right,
different
scythers,
races from
fucking
like
prawns, fucking prawns.
think about like all the races from like Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine seeing
The
something
potato head.
like the one with
They're the arachnid.
what are they? They look like birds, but they have like the green vial, like that they.
Oh, yeah, exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know if they ever
They
say
don't-
what the
no,
name of those
I don't-
are.
Well, they do, but they don't talk, right?
Yeah, they don't
They're just
talk.
like fucking bubble.
Yeah, like what if something like that? Like what if
What
you
if
saw
it's the
something
Ood
like
with
that?
their giant?
That would
Yeah.
rule. I
Oods
love
Yeah,
would
it.
be,
and they carry
Oods
their
would be
brains in
fucking
their hands.
Sweet. That'd be awesome. But no, I mean, I don't know. I
So
guess
I feel like the Oods wouldn't be that like intimidating.
no.
Until you took their
Compared to your
brains away.
fucking praying mantis ones, those
Yeah.
things would be
Whatever, man.
instantly set on fire.
What if there's giant crabs?
I don't know. I guess
No.
I would probably like to see something that's humanoid, like another
Yeah.
like
Somewhat.
humanoid
What if they're 4-armed
creature.
humans?
That'd
What if
be
they were
kind of
just
cool
Goros?
too.
Yeah.
There's
What
fucking
about you? What would you
Dude, Slender Man.
like? Dude,
Like-
who knows?
Wait, the 10-year-old version of
dude, that
Slender
could
Man?
be
Or?
Slender
that
Man
could be
sounds
tall
like a
white,
fucking
dude. Who
alien to me,
knows?
dude.
Maybe he's an escaped one.
Maybe.
And he's
maybe
like, I don't know,
he's
this fucking
maybe he's one of those hostiles,
complex,
dude.
You know, like alien abductions. Like,
Yep.
how many reports of alien abductions are there? Like, it's just.
And like the thing is too, it's like I'm not saying I want to get abducted by aliens. Like I'm not going out
Anally
into
probed.
like yeah, I'm not saying I'm going out into the woods every weekend just screaming "Take me!" But
But
like,
I mean, I'm kind of doing that every week.
but I kind of do that every Saturday. So if anybody wants to come hang out, but like I don't know, like I just feel like it's not necessarily a negative experience.
I don't think
Like,
at all.
It might not be.
You know,
I mean,
I
in
think-
some cases,
Maybe physically.
in some cases, yeah, it might be traumatizing if like they're just picking you up and treating you like, you know,
Like how we treat like animals.
like how we
you
treat
know what I mean?
animals. Yeah, exactly.
They're putting
Like,
lipstick on you. And
they're just testing us.
Human tests.
Like they're just and then they're just bringing us back and just being like, all right, well, now you don't remember anything. Like the
or you
fourth
remember
time.
everything,
Like
but
that's
everyone's going to think you're crazy.
that's a tragic. That's tragic.
That's-
Like as soon as you get close to remembering, you fucking just want to kill yourself.
the like you know how he said we came into contact with at least 4 kinds of aliens and at least 3 of them were friendly.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
4th kind is supposed to be about the hostile aliens.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So which is just kind of terrifying.
Like, you're
yeah.
the only
I know.
aliens that have been abducting us to like do experiments. We're like, yeah, we're doing
Well,
this so
wait.
we find out what your weaknesses are, so we can kill you.
Isn't Close Encounters
everything?
like
Anything.
Isn't the fourth kind the type of encounter? Like there's Close Encounters of the third kind.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was what the fourth kind was. I thought like the first was like observation, the second was contact, the third was communication, and the fourth is abduction.
Okay.
That like,
Yeah.
but who knows? The fourth that
See,
could
I
be a
thought
double.
it was like the
could
fourth
be a double
kind,
meaning.
You know what I
Who
mean? The
knows?
fourth kind of alien that they come in contact with.
Could be a double meaning, man. Who knows? But like that shit's crazy too. Like think about that movie and like how like all these places like they have
owls.
like CIA and FBI going to like this tiny town, but Anchorage is like right there, and
Yeah.
that's the big city. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like why are they going there? You know, so much. Like why have they paid so many frequent visits to that small town? You know, but
And like Roswell and the one in Texas.
yep.
It's just like what are on these government bases that like
Yeah, government, let us into Area 51.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do you got
yeah.
down there?
If you
Let me
got
in
nothing to
there.
hide, just let us see. Just
We got a
take
GoPro.
peek.
We're going in.
Dude, yeah, like that's the thing. Like I would just like to be like if they were like, look, you can't tell anybody, I'd be like, fine. I just want to see. Like
me
just
know.
let me
I
see.
would tell everyone.
Well, yeah, but then
I
you
would
get
tell
killed.
everyone.
God, they're gonna get killed immediately.
Well, yeah, but it's like, well, the thing is, it's like just share it. Like ease people into it. Like make it like fucking 6 o'clock news and just be like, all right, look,
There's
here's the
aliens.
deal. There's aliens. That's what we're gonna tell you for now.
Remain calm.
You know, remain calm. Don't freak out.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. Like they've been here for years, and no one's ever known. And you're safe.
What? You're marrying an alien?
You're
we're
marrying an
fucking. We're gonna
alien.
hang you.
Like, dude, interspecies relations.
I would
at
be the
that
first
point.
to sign up for that
Dude,
shit.
they would.
The first
Sign up
in
for
line.
it.
Do you
The
think?
Christians
Do
would
you
both
think?
I would
so
test it
bad.
just
Oh,
to make
yeah.
sure it's all
Alien
safe.
dating websites.
Do you think? Do you think
A-date?
anybody has like? Do you think that's happened?
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's
do you
gotta
think
be
the
one
tall?
of the
You think
first
the
things.
tall whites have like
Gotten
fucking?
down.
They're like,
I feel like
videos.
after they did the technology swap and like, because
Now
I'm sure that's how they like
so-
tried to see if we were friendly. They're like, oh hey, you know,
So you guys.
so you guys want some of this and we'll take some of that, blah blah blah. And then afterwards they're like, oh, you know, I'm sure our government was like, let's see what it fucking.
Boobs look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys got? You
We
got
just
any-
get like all these
anything in there?
aliens addicted to like internet porn, like and that's all
want
they
all of
want. They
this.
just like
That's why
sit
they
around on the
stay.
internet and just watching internet porn.
They're like, we will stay as long as we get to view your
What if, the
internet
what if
pornography.
the aliens are cone heads?
Oh,
Like
please.
that's them.
They're all Dan Aykroyd.
What an ugly race.
Dan Aykroyd.
Oh boy.
I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Aliens are real, man.
I think it's
Aliens
real,
are real. They're here. Get over it.
and like I'm not worried about it. Like,
Right, that's what
not-
I'm saying,
I'm not
like-
freaked out. Like, I've told people about it that I work with and stuff, and like they're like, "Oh God!" Like, it's what do you mean? Oh God!
Yeah.
Like, this is like the coolest thing ever. Like, alien. Like, even if okay, so here's the thing. Even if they're hostile, like they're way too advanced. There's
Yeah.
no way we can fight back. We are dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Or
just
enslaved.
think. Let's just think. Or
just
enslaved.
be nice.
Let's just think about it positively and just be like, this could be a really cool thing that
To
could
die from.
happen. And to die from. This
die
could be
from.
a really cool thing that like we could experience, and it doesn't have to be like
A bad thing.
a bad thing. Like, you know, people might not die. I don't know.
People might just get enslaved, and that's whatever.
Or nothing.
Or yeah, or they
they
could
could be,
just-
or they could be super nice and be like, "You guys are way far behind. Like, do you want to catch up? Like,
Yeah.
here's like a shitload of ebooks."
Here's the wheel, like yes,
fire.
dumb.
Dude, even hostile aliens could be like, these aren't even worth our time.
Yeah, they could get
They could just be
other alien races that are hostile could just get here and be like, "There's no challenge here. Like, there's no
what's the
point."
Well, that'd be like the Doctor Who thing, where like they get here and then like the 50th anniversary, they get here and we're not civilized enough, and then so they just hang out and wait.
Yep, that's true.
And then once we get civilized, they're like, "Oh, we've been here forever. Fuck you!" stab,
And we
stab,
break, we break out of
Stab, stab, stab.
stab, 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 conquer and done.
Yep.
Conquer.
Oh God.
That's that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just think all these different things that like we're finding out, like I feel like they just need to make this like
No.
forefront news. Like I feel like hiding it is just
Well,
gonna,
we gotta wait till Bieber's out of jail and has the court date and everything.
Like I heard something about like the U.S. Opening up all their like UFO files,
oh really?
Yeah, they were gonna start like
Like,
declassifying.
declassifying a bunch of stuff. Because
Well, that
a
would
bunch
be
of
the-
people in Europe, like all these countries in Europe started doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, that would be the way to like break people into
but
it.
no
like,
one
ease
is
people
interested
into it.
into it. Like
Why?
I feel like once they start
just
declassifying
email.
it-
Just email. This is my email address. Send it all.
It's like, well, can't you do that thing where you get enough people to sign a petition? The United States government has to make a decision.
Yeah,
on it?
Yeah,
right.
but
You
that's
think
like
the
half
government
the
would
that's like
actually
half
listen?
the world has to do it.
No, it's only like 250,000 like signatures. I'm sure we could get. Do aliens exist? Answer this.
yeah.
And then the government will look at it and be like, no, we're the government. We'll do whatever the fuck we want.
They're just like, go to youtube.com/full disclosure.
Yeah. And like who even
Page.
knows if like the things they're like sharing with us is even fucking true.
Yeah.
They could just like bullshit a bunch of shit just to make, you know, everyone happy.
Oh, here's this declassified Roswell thing.
Yeah.
It was a swamp gas.
Yeah.
That's what
swamp
really
gas.
happened.
Yep, chemtrails.
Like it would just be. I think it would benefit the United States
Humanity.
government, the
Humanity.
United States, like the people. Yeah, all of humanity.
Human race.
It would
Benefit
benefit
humanity.
us all to just be like, hey, we're not alone in the galaxy anymore.
I think it would motivate people to be like, well, since we know we're not alone and we know that the possibility of space travel is there, like let's fucking push ourselves to get there.
Right.
You know,
Then
it's like
everyone's arguing and be
it's like
well,
someone
why'd you
else
stop
is
doing it for 60
someone
years?
else is doing it. Why aren't we doing it? You
Right.
know.
Right. Exactly.
But instead, we're just gonna fucking be lazy until we're all dead.
Until it's too late.
yeah.
and like hopefully one day we can just band together too and be like, okay, well we're the human race. Like we live on this giant planet.
And the Reapers are coming. We have to hurry.
no, not the
And
Reapers.
Shepard has to save us.
I don't know. I hope aliens are. I know aliens are real, but I hope they're here already.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
definitely here.
I hope they're part
As
of it.
long as
I hope they like to party
I
hard.
hope they like to party.
in my
hope they're all
lifetime,
Andrew
I just want
Davis.
that closure.
yeah,
you know?
I would like to know that. Before I die, I would like them to be like, hey,
aliens are real.
hey guys, aliens are real, and to prove it, we're gonna lift the curtain. Meet Bob and Cindy. These
Yeah,
are
there you go.
These are the aliens that have been working with us
Meet
forever.
Enigma.
Prometheus
and
and Bob. Yeah.
Yeah, Prometheus and Bob. They've been working with us
Just
for
like,
years.
fuck you, Earth people.
We've been here forever.
Like, yeah.
No
like,
one can defeat the quad laser.
Like, could you imagine the questions? Like, could you imagine them on 60 Minutes?
On Reddit.
Like, on Reddit?
Alien AMA.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I am an alien. Ask me anything.
How big's your dick? That's the first thing.
You know it would be
Yeah.
like how like do you have dicks?
Yeah. Where's your
Like-
dick?
Where's your dick at?
And then it
Are you a
would
dad?
end, and
Oh,
then,
you have dad dick. Dad alien dick. That trumps everything.
and then it would end up on reddit.com slash
Real
r slash
space dicks.
Space dicks.
R/real space
R
dicks.
slash space dicks. Oh,
Oh
god.
man.
Okay, I think we're getting off topics. I think we should.
I
end
think
this here.
I think we've probably beaten this horse to death.
We'll meet some of this.
Aliens are real.
Space horse.
Well, space, the final frontier.
Well, thank you for watching and listening to us ramble. If you have any thoughts or theories, or if there's any cool videos that you found,
Or
or
if you're
cool
an
links, or if you're an alien that
You're
just
an
wants
alien,
to say, "Hey,
definitely
what's
get in
up?"
contact
Or if
with
you're an
us.
alien
Definitely.
babe, hit me up.
If you're an
Yeah,
alien, come on the show.
Yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to go on iTunes, check us out because we're on iTunes now. Subscribe to that. Check out our website, nerd-dojo.com. We're still in the process of getting everything up and running, but if there's anything you'd like to see, contact us through the contact page and let us know. Also, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel because we need all the subscribers we can get because that makes us feel good and keeps us making videos
Yes, sir.
often. So, thanks again for watching. I'm Kyle Ganza.
I'm Justin Kirkland.
I'm Alan Whitaker.
I'm John Lombard.
And thanks for watching Nerd Dojo.
Give me your alien technology. Take me to your dealer.